Rated PS for pretty stupid.
At least.
Oh shit! Yo.
That's how opening the podcast.
Yes.
Was it like a Cosby PTSD? What happened over there? Were you one of Cosby's girls? Well, what's going on?
You know when
Jam Jam is afraid of pussy, guys. You can
Yeah.
tell. It's like, whoa,
Whoa!
what's this?
You got touched by the cat and you freaking freaked out. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to the show. Woo!
just a bunch of losers.
Yeah,
Truly.
Just second place, third place, fourth place, nobodies.
Yeah.
This is the assumption is, who do you think was second? Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, we're saying, we just came from losing a competition.
Yeah, we're
Very
sorry.
salty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're sorry for missing last week's episode. You know
Yeah.
who you are, who complained about that.
Would it be worse if one of us had won? Like sitting here today, and let's say it was me, and he was sitting at the same table as me right now.
Here's the thing, though.
salty.
I went through that last year. You're not as salty as you think when it's one of your bros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hurts a little bit, but not as
Yeah,
much.
you process it, but you're like, but this guy's my bro at the end of the day. When it's not your bro, fuck, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you
about
still
So
want
you-
good things for your boys.
You're
Yeah.
basically saying to the winner right now, "Hey, you're not my bruh."
Yeah,
Pretty
we're
much.
We're not boys like
See
that.
my bro?
Get home affairs on his ass, dog.
You know, we had a good run, man. You were like a mentor to me at a stage. But like, you know, if your papers aren't in order, dog, you might not be at that final. So then, I might
That
have
would
to.
be hilarious. They need a wild card. Gosima can't make it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey guys, I know you guys really wanted Sima, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
But then we'll know who the
Immigration-
runner-up was between you guys.
Immigration wanted him more.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's an interesting one.
just for context, we lost the competition.
I heard like
They lost. I didn't enter because I hate
I
myself.
heard
You can't
different-
lose if you don't.
Self-esteem.
I heard, and some people, I love their honesty. Some people were like telling me like, "Oh, Marc and Goso were the best." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. You're saying that right to me. Thank you for that." I'll internalize it.
I
I'll-
bet on Ngozi, dude. You know how I feel.
No, but like that's like everyone knows that's like your big, like your homie, bro.
Yeah.
So
Well-
I still think you would have been fucking congratulatory or whatever the word is to any of us.
Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah.
But
I would have
yeah.
been happy if any of you made it, but
Yeah.
And look, Sima has a lot going for him, right? I mean, he's like, first of all, he was nicely dressed.
Yeah.
He's not weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
that,
likable.
that counts for a lot.
Half the audience was from Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
A lot in his
he's got
favor.
his blood pressure in check. He keeps a clean diet.
He gathered all those comps that he got so that he could fill the.
Oh man.
That's what I'm saying.
That was actually
An audience
you
of
know,
plants.
everyone that I try to
rage, you
give
guys.
comps to, you guys have failed me, you assholes.
That's what I was trying to say. I think he must have. I think Sim, if he's not crazy enough, I think that whole thing you're saying, the preacher thing, he might have scripted that
Maybe.
because I was just a plant in the audience.
That's cunning.
I mean, if he planted,
Trickery.
You have to sometimes hats off, and sometimes you have to be like, "Fuck, I need more people to comp."
Yeah, you guys are playing checkers and
Yeah,
Seema's
he's
playing chess.
He's playing Fortnite. Man, also like, don't you like? Where's the Zambian people at, dude? Like,
I'm so bad at that. Because I
also,
have.
I don't think
Principles.
Like, people,
Yeah, I don't. My friends are always like, "Why don't you? What, you don't like being supported? You don't?" I'm like, no, it's comedy isn't like music or sports.
Yeah.
Like it's a very shame-filled activity.
Yeah,
I don't want to be supported like that, you know,
Yes.
because, you know, if it's like, oh, please vote for me because you're my friends for this competition.
No.
No, you don't want people voting for you out of loyalty.
Exactly.
That's why democracy is such a fuck up.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
That's why this country is the way it is.
Oh yeah.
It's got to be on merit.
Said by the two white guys.
Yeah.
The country's going to the dogs. Saying by the one
Hey.
white guy who's had the best of both worlds.
No, he's right. Like it's not a popularity contest.
It
That's what
isn't.
democracy is. It's a very much a, we like you, but not your beliefs or principles.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, man. I
I wonder if Simo was ugly, how he'd do.
He's still.
He's not that good looking though, so actually.
I wonder,
He's
if
so
he was, I
well-groomed.
wonder if he was fat, man. I feel like this competition's fat phobic, dude. This competition trying to get me on a diet, son. I'm gonna eat that cake tonight. I'm going to fucking Woolworths right now, get some Cook Sisters, get my high blood pressure up, dude.
Yeah.
It's a
like
stand-up
he's going to drink
comedy
soda, but
competition.
he's
It's not a running. It's not It's not a.
his
I
cardboard loading.
genuinely
It's not a
think, I
marathon.
think sometimes they're like, that guy looks like he might not make the 30 days. He might have like a heart attack on like day 20. Let's not put him in.
We don't have the budget to reinforce the stage.
Yeah. Last year was already tight budget. Now you want a jam friendly stage? It's like fuck you guys.
Jam capable stage.
Jam worthy.
Yeah. Like,
That's a new construction term. How many jams can this thing hold?
Structural integrity.
Yeah,
We
man.
measure it in jam.
yeah,
Measured in
man,
jam.
I want to be patented, bro. They must put me on like at UCT Labs. It must be like the jam theory.
SI units.
Jam.
You build this with jam in mind.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll tell you, it's funny that there wouldn't be a Eureka moment. You know how Eureka was the whole water displacement?
Yeah, Archimedes. And bathtub.
I feel like if it was Jam, all the water would have left. And it's just like, well, I guess that's how much it can hold, I guess.
one jam.
Volume would be measured in jams.
People will be selling bathtubs.
In a,
Yeah, 1.5 king size jam.
this is an Olympic sized pool, guys. It can hold 50 jams.
but imagine I was a measuring unit, dude.
Terrible, man, because I know how your weight has fluctuated.
Yeah, man. It changes, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't help with
What's the most you've weighed?
Yeah, I don't even know, dude.
I know I'm
think-
triple digits at the moment. Easy.
Yeah, easy. I love triple digits. I've been just tripling for a long time, dude.
Well, you mean kilograms, right?
yeah.
Because Roman is like 0.3 jams.
I'm actually a lot fatter than you guys think. I just hide it well.
Yeah, Rowan's swaggier. Like he does. He like tries to be like, oh, I'm just like
I buy baggier pants. And,
like
you
he's
know.
like he's like yeah.
He has inactive shoes.
He's got,
Inactive school shooter.
And he moves like he's svelte.
Yeah, like Rowan's. He's one of those like you never know if he's gonna leave the crew, the fat crew. You know, you get those guys. Like we had this guy that like was friends with the guy from Spain. That guy, my friend who came. To
Yeah,
watch
the
today.
Jack guy.
There's a guy whose nickname in our crew was Biggie, and now he's just fucking skinny. And it's like this trader, dude. Like,
He left the fold, dude.
dude, he didn't want to get diabetes.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole. Like, this was our goal. This was our life plan.
Yeah.
What, to get diabetes?
Yeah, man.
He's no longer
beat
part
it.
of the diabetes
DB boys.
Like, I want to be the first one to defeat diabetes.
First one. I mean, plenty people have, but
Yeah, I want to like be diagnosed with it and be like, you know what, you actually don't have it anymore.
yeah, but still be fat.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Just beat it while still being fat.
yeah. Just be like, yo, man, I'm a medical miracle, dude. Yeah. So who did you guys think came second?
Well, I was just an audience member, so maybe I get to. You know, and Goza did all right. What happened was the same thing that happened last year with this competition.
Yeah.
I drew the names.
You fucked me again.
And
Is
I
that what-
fucked in Goza again because you know my heart. I love this man so much that my heart just found his name in the pile of pieces of
Yeah.
paper. You know,
You can't fight this bond.
I can't find it, so it just knew where you were, and
Yeah.
I grabbed you. I freed you from that.
Yeah, you did.
So I kind of fucked you because it is tough. Being
Going up
first
opening, yeah.
opening is a hard one because Yasin doesn't really do hosting. He just like makes
Brings
people
you
clap.
up.
You know.
But even Yasin said, after one, he was like, yeah, they're not warm. He said
Yeah.
that. They're not warm yet.
Yeah, he doesn't do any sort of like real
I
warming
think
up.
possibly the coldest. Sorry to just throw a throwback. Do you remember how cold the final was?
Can't
Last
remember.
year.
Cannot remember, honestly.
Yeah, like the final was like bad, bro. Like came up to us afterwards, like, yeah, man, it wasn't as hot as it could have been. Like the heat was much better than the final. It was just like, what the fuck? Like,
Oh, yeah, Natty closed, eh? Natty went on last.
Oh, really?
I think so.
do you think going last has an advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You're the headliner.
Yeah, more
Going on
memorable one.
Most,
And
yeah.
Most memorable, and the crowd has like warmed up to people. Unless like, because you win either way. If it's the guy before you killed or bombed, you
Yeah.
can coast off of that.
True.
Do you guys think to actually win your heat, you need to be undeniable? Because I feel like keep saying this to people, and I will say this again. Nati and Eugene changed the competition last year by making it that you can't pick a person that you premeditate.
Yeah.
Because how are you going to tell us that guy killed that hard and he's not in the final?
But that's a fair point. Does it mean so the audience has more say then?
I think the audience plays a big part. Like, as an audience member, I laughed the most at Mark, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Thank you.
But
Actually, so.
Funniest.
but that's because I'm seeing it from a comics perspective. The other audience members didn't laugh as hard as
They had no idea what was
Yeah.
going on. Like,
Yeah.
I won the auditions for sure.
for sure, dude. Like,
Nah, that-
Comics were there.
if
that
I was
was-
voting my money, honestly, I would have voted for Mark.
That was. I love that audition, man. It's a nice game changer, man. You know, from like, because it's like Birdman put some respect on my name. You know what I mean? Like you part of our writing crew and
Actually-
whatever. It's like shit. We've been knowing that Mark can do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But comedy, unfortunately, you have to have this showcase
Prove yourself,
of
unfortunately.
proving yourself, even though you like we knew what you could do, and you actually showed up and you said, "You guys are gonna fucking remember this."
Yeah, because
And I
come think of
that's
it,
cool.
auditions might be harder than heats. In that at auditions, you're playing to comics.
Yeah, for sure.
So in that sense, if the audience's laughter contributes to like the judges' scoring, then like the fact that you're playing to mostly comics is harder. Whereas if the heats are an audience who's fresh, they've never seen you, they've never heard your stuff, you have a better chance there.
Yeah,
Depends on your
think-
stuff, on your material, right? So
If you don't change, yeah.
if you're doing stuff that's weird and alt and a little meta, then the other comics are going to appreciate that a lot more. Whereas the audience, when they're people that just want to like laugh and enjoy themselves, and then I come up there being like all weird and horrific.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh no, I just wanted to have a nice night out.
They're like, oh man,
Yeah, they came from McDonald's, you're here offering them fucking gourmet Michelin star shit. They're
Yeah.
like, our
Really?
palates
Yeah.
can't consume this quality.
True.
This
We're simple
suddenly
folk, yeah.
build up to it, for goodness
Well,
sake. Yeah.
Let me have a Gatsby first, a burger, you know.
I think Mark, you hold comedy in high regard and you have good standards, and I think you justified why you think like that with your audition.
Oh no, Mark's
thank you.
just a goofy man.
No, I'm
We give him too much credit. He's
No,
just
no,
a
no. I'm just talking about like I feel like you pulled a bit of a under the table zap sign. You're like, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm part of this crew. Like
I belong.
He's
now.
he's
Yeah.
actually did the move of like I'm above this competition.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like your initial thing, you wanted like your thing to be like a fuck you to the idea of that. Initially, I
It
think.
was a little bit because the way it's normally done frustrates me. It's
Yeah.
just so easy to become with the normal mainstream, broadly accessible comedy. You see people doing corporate gigs and whatever. The material and the style is just so
Subpar.
There's no soul.
Yeah, it's soulless, man. It's like there's no individual in it. There's no art. It's you giving people what they want and what
Yeah.
makes them happy.
Yeah.
You know, that's no
Choir.
way to do art.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you a comedian or a marketer? Like,
Exactly.
what are
Yeah.
you doing?
Preaching the converted.
And actually, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can just like amuse and please.
Like, do you think you could write hack jokes? Actively try and write hack.
I could not. If I was
you don't
being
have to write
ironic,
those
as a
jokes.
satire, yes. But if I could
seriously,
do it
like-
in serious, no, I couldn't. I would hate it too much. I
Like your brain
couldn't
wouldn't
bring
allow
myself to do
Yeah.
it. And people like it. They love it. They enjoy it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
True. People like what they like.
I just think that we owe it to ourselves to not be hacky, man. Like we better. Like I always think, like even I say I'm not the strongest of strong writers, and there's some bullshit that I put out there, but like
The dog joke.
yeah,
I still have puns, so.
yeah. Thanks for reminding me.
You
But
did
like-
it tonight again.
Yeah, and it worked again.
They love it.
They love it, dude. Proof. Like,
works.
Yeah, like, but I've been told. I retired that joke last year sometime because I was like, this is like,
It hurts you a little bit to do it.
yeah.
It's like, why am I?
I'm like, dude, stop.
I'm above this. Stop
Yeah.
liking this.
And
Please.
it's like the white people that come to my shows, it's like, oh man, do you really own a dog? I'm like, nah, get the hell out of it. Like, dude.
Yeah, this is what look at
Yeah.
now. I was saying like sometimes it feels like doing bits like that. You're almost like you're dancing for people.
Yeah.
like you're being a monkey.
I didn't think that would land. I was just fucking doing a joke, man. Like, you know, and then it started working. And then I was like, fuck, man. What do I do? The dilemma. Like, do I fucking...
Bomb,
Yeah.
bomb.
I
Like,
think so. Like, yeah, man. I did it today. Now I feel cheap, dude.
you
Yeah, but it's fine. You are hosting, dude. You can
Okay.
do. You can do.
Yeah, if I do it on Saturday, then I'll be like, fuck.
Yeah.
I got a problem.
He's gonna go home and rewrite his set. By the way, it's like he's got it like at 3-4 minutes in. You know.
Yeah, I think I might just dog them on Saturday. I think it's too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just... I didn't put it in on purpose at the jive. I was like, that sucked.
yeah.
Yeah. I was told
better than that,
that's-
yeah.
don't do that.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the subjects that would be off limits, wouldn't it?
What do you mean?
When-
Dog jokes.
No, just like not family friendly. I guess. I don't know if it's.
I think it is pretty family
The
friendly.
dog jokes family. Well, how does dog joke?
I know it's
go
like about
gang?
gay stuff.
Yeah. It's like the dog being
Oh, it's
woke.
hinting that
the
the,
dogs.
but it's more suggestive than outwardly saying it. Yeah,
I guess.
I just like...
But he is
the
saying
bit-
that
the-
being gay is a choice. That's
Yeah.
what he's saying in the joke. Because his dog
much.
changes.
yeah.
Yeah. You see, there's layers to this joke.
Oh my god!
It's not as,
Don't encourage it.
it's not as hack as we.
Don't encourage it.
What am I saying? What am I really saying? Yeah. Oh, you guys. But I do like the LGBTQ plus size. I think it's I enjoy that joke. But
Man, I'm part of the LGBTQS community.
quantity survey, what's the QS one? Like,
The S is straight.
yeah, man.
It's a broader community than
I remember the first time I
LGBT.
tried. I remember the first time I tried that. I think there was like some like people part of that community, so they were like looking at me like, "What are you?
What are you saying? Yeah.
You know, you can't say anything.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like,
But I mean, it's a roast joke that just made its way somewhere else, you know?
yeah.
So,
I remember. I think I spoke to you about it.
yeah, I'm cool with it.
I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, man. That, I want to elaborate on that.
For sure, bro. And you've took it to somewhere I would never have taken it. I was
Yeah.
just like, that's what that
I
person
like
is.
the whole like.
That's all I
like
did.
being a plus size freedom fighter.
Yeah.
That bit.
And you've added to it. It's not.
Yeah,
like
you've
you
made it like your own whole thing. I was just like, that's what that person is. That's all I was doing.
Yeah.
just mean. You made it
Times,
pure.
dude.
Yeah.
Get friends that can write as well, gents. Like it will help your career.
Who can write and don't care about your feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Who, yeah, I think our group generally is blessed with like good writers, man. Like, I feel like if one of us pops, we can just fucking milk that guy.
Great
Write
writers,
for
actually.
him.
Great writers.
Write the fuck for him, bro.
We need to get someone in the group who's a likable personality.
Yeah,
That would be
that's,
nice.
the, thing.
That's all we
That's
need.
the problem,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
A
feel like
likable person,
could
someone
be
more
Tula or
sociable.
Callum. Tula, Callum, Zor maybe,
Yeah,
They
yeah.
are very likable.
Kuma.
Kuma.
Yeah.
Lovely
Rizza.
guy.
Yeah, the RZA. That's
But
his
like-
new name.
Kuma could, like, it could go either way with Kuma. Like, I can see a lot of black guys being jealous of Kuma.
Of the Riz, of course. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't you be?
Yeah,
the man's
he's
got the
cool.
Riz.
Dude,
This was cool, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he's one of...
Kuma's
like,
talking
sometimes
to-
I'm like,
dude.
yo, dog, you understand? Like, you could be slaying out
Yeah.
here, son.
Dude,
And
Kuma
you with
last
us,
night,
you're
I
chilling
remember-
with us. Like,
Yeah. He does slay it on the side. He's like, that's,
yeah, I think sometimes
Dude,
he
I
takes
s-
a break from us and he's like, these non-slaying motherfuckers.
Dude,
like,
Kuma would talk to like 4 different girls that I saw
Yeah.
yesterday.
yeah.
I'm just like,
I don't even know how to approach girls anymore, dude. It's so sad.
Oh, yeah. Let's have that. Oh, Mark.
Hey, I'm married.
Can you do that? Mark,
Yeah.
could you give Jam some relationship advice?
Please, dude.
Like you've won the game already.
Well, you want
Dude,
relationship advice or
Oriental.
you want to get a girl?
Oriental.
Mark has a hickey. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing.
Oh, man.
No, that's just
might
it's a
be-
boy. It's a boy. My bad.
It's a shaving rash.
it's just it's a lesion.
Tell us about your like you.
How did you find such a hot wife? That's what you
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
know.
Yeah, man. Like it inspires me. It's like, fuck. It's like, you know when the other kids failing, like when other kids are failing in like maths, and you're like, oh, you also suck at that.
You're making it sound like it's a bantamweight versus heavyweight.
Right.
It's more middleweight, welterweight, the gap.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, I'm surprised every time she steps out of the car with me. I'm like,
Still with
hostage.
him? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Well, look, man, I used to be handsomer and cooler. This isn't the me you know now.
We know the real you. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's not the male slay queen I used to be.
You're a slay queen.
Oh, man. Out here just thoughting on these streets, man.
Yeah.
Mark the thought.
Now I'm complacent and frumpy.
Oh my god.
Like, what's your actual story, dog? Like,
What do you mean?
like the first time, I think the first time I ever saw you, I was like, there's no way this guy can't be funny. The way you dress is just, it's like, it's so childish. Like, am I the only one who looked
It's
at it?
literally the opposite of childish.
Yeah, it's like I've got a job.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like,
I came from my
it's
job.
childish in the way it's like,
It looks like dress up.
yeah, it's like,
Like,
it's like this has to be a character. Or something. Like, I thought you might be
Yeah,
famous.
you
or
know what it
something.
is?
Thank you.
No, I'm being serious. I think I saw you the first time at that gong thing.
Oh,
So
that was
used to
fun. That was awesome. So the gong thing is
and
when
I
you
was
got
like,
the.
oh, this guy he does a character. I didn't think you actually like wanted to do
No,
jokes and shit. I thought like, oh, this like I'm playing this guy that can be booked for TV shows and stuff.
Like for smart person, it's also funny. That's what Mark is.
Yeah.
And also, he dresses smart for comedy.
I'm glad you've never done anything dumb and be like, oh, I'm the professor of comedy, something corny. You know? Because
I could tell the first time I saw Mark, I didn't really see him. I just heard him from outside.
Yeah.
And I was like, this dude has some funny jokes.
Yeah.
Well, I used to do the dead baby thing, I remember.
Yeah, the fetal
I
alcohol
haven't done it
syndrome
in a
thing.
while.
Like a lot of those things.
I mean, I can't. I can't repeat it now because you ruined the punchline. And the baby is dead.
Still hits.
punchline.
It's funnier the second time.
Yeah.
Like on the real, like where you from, dude? Like what made you get in the game like at 46?
I love how
I'm
I just
30.
throwing a number out there.
I'm just thinking, like there's no like.
I'm like 46, 47. I don't know. I don't know the exact year. I count the decades now. That's the age I'm at.
That's what I do with weight.
I mean,
Counted in tens.
It's kind of hundreds now, dude.
I always
Base
weigh
10.
just one jam.
Yeah.
Oh, my weight hasn't fluctuated at all. One jam.
Still a single jam.
Yeah, man, just one of them motherfuckers.
1.0 jams.
1.02, dude. I'm putting on some pounds here.
But yeah, that is a way. What did you ever see before you started? Did you see any local comics?
I had, and of course, I think that's what inspired all of us. We saw
Yeah.
how we
The
saw,
bar was.
we saw how
Marianne
we
is
saw
strange.
many who were bad, and they weren't bad because they were necessarily bad. They were bad because they were open micers who had been doing it for a week.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And we were still like, oh, I can do better than that. That guy is so not funny. And
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes.
I can do better than that. In fact, not only can I do better than that, but I should do better than that in order to save the state of stand-up comedy.
I need to. I'm doing this as a favor to art.
How dare these guys come with such primitive skills?
True.
And then you come on and you're like, they're like, oh, okay, our skills are primitive. Okay, good. Hey guys, so I was out at work the other day.
Nobody cares. Yeah. Nobody cares.
When was your first time? No, man.
No. The first time was Pius's gig.
shit, sorry.
I've been wanting to do stand-up for a long time.
That's where I
And
saw you. That's where.
That was the first time. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was at Milk and Honey. I don't think it still exists anymore.
Yeah, it was like just off Bree Street or wherever it is.
And it was a bunch of the idea was have 20 guys up doing one-liners.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
It was
Pius
one of
loves
those
one-liners.
ones. Yeah.
Bit too much, some
And
would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and the reason I've been wanting to do stand-up for ages, to save the art. And my wife said to me, listen, Mark, if you don't get up and do stand-up within a month, then you got to shave off your mustache. Because if you're not doing stand-up, you may as fucking well look normal.
Just like,
And as a matter of pride, I went to humiliate myself
I was like, how
on
dare
stage. And it wasn't by the end of the month. It was on the first of the next month because, I need to be symbolically defiant in some way.
Yeah.
And
Like you don't
that was
control me.
how I did my first set.
And you're like, I'm better than pretty much everybody else on this line. Did you
I
feel that
wasn't.
way?
No, I didn't. I liked my jokes.
Yeah.
And some of them I still think that I quite like them. They're good, but I was so nervous, stumbling over everything, and
You played it pretty cool from what I could. I mean, again, I didn't
you.
actually see it, but
you heard it.
I heard some of the jokes because where I was sitting outside, the stage was like literally in the window. Yeah, I could just hear everything. Yeah.
But didn't you used to teach, right?
no. Look, I mean, I stood in for
what
people
are
at
you,
a
like,
lecture. What am I?
Yeah.
Well, I think the last thing I did was academia, and I almost went into it. I was thinking of that, but.
What do you do
Somewhere.
for a living, dude?
I had a very successful bar mitzvah.
Yo, bro.
No, but also I
Slaying at 13, dog.
like the fact that you said you're nervous. I always assumed like, from what I've seen, I assumed like you did something that required having stage presence.
Oh, thank you.
Because I never saw you during your nervous times. I think.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen Mark be like
No. Yeah.
shocked.
It'd be
Yeah.
like, I don't give a fuck.
It's like, oh, look at this awkward guy stumbling over his words, being aware. No, that's just part of the act.
Yeah, that's just who he is.
Looks okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't come off as this guy feels uncomfortable.
I remember one of my favorite sets of yours was when you were deliberately saying that you want to be cancelled.
Oh yeah, armchair.
Yeah.
No, man, it wasn't. It was like it was one of Things gigs.
It was a Trench Town.
Salah's gigs. It's like a weird. It was like
Or Songbird and Long Street.
It could have been Long Street. Yeah, it was
Long
Long Street.
Street.
And like you started saying like, are you guys really laughing at this? Like you started protesting to the crowd. Like,
Yeah,
you were like,
I don't
you're
enjoy
like-
this.
You went on like you insulted everyone and you just started saying, you can cancel me on Twitter. Like those are real places. And I was just like, fuck, man. I just like when someone just pushes the like the white guy who did the audition, the racist guy.
I wasn't at the
Oh,
audition.
the Blackson guy.
Yeah,
I'm pretty racist.
yeah. I mean, like the unacceptable racist.
Oh,
white
okay.
guy.
Not the
This
sort
guy
of
just
fun,
did-
jolly.
He just did black accents, colored accents. He just
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen him before.
The last
Clinton Dunn.
guy.
yeah.
Clinton Dunn.
I sometimes appreciate that because
The
like it's
chubby
a
white
weird, it's-
guy.
Yeah,
tattoos.
Clinton Dunn. That's his name.
Is he a comic?
I've seen him like before. He used to have like, yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen
people know him. People like the older comics were like, "Oh, this nigga's back again."
Yeah, he's not like a new guy.
I don't think doing accents is racist. I think it's like weird and uncomfortable and inappropriate.
Not funny.
I think it can
Not
be
funny.
The stuff that he
depends.
was saying was
It depends. Yeah, I guess.
like the thing is with the accent is people do it and it's like you're trying to take away a level of intelligence from that group that you're mimicking. You can see sometimes it's like you're almost trying to say
looking
don't-
down on them.
Yeah, it's like you're trying to say, don't you also see it?
Yeah.
Don't you see that these guys are like,
Louis C.K. has the best way of doing it. Like he would be like, so I was with this Chinese lady and she was like, it's like, no, that's what she sounds. I'm not going to make up. I'm not going to speak in English because she wasn't.
yeah.
This is verbatim what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's definitely not all of it is racist. You're right, but there's ways when it's just like, and you're right. It does make it feel uncomfortable. It's just like, what are you doing, dude? Like this is, but some the fucked up part of me laughs at it sometimes. I won't lie. I like applauding audacity.
Yeah, but it's like, are you laughing at what he's saying, or are you just laughing at the fact that he's doing that?
Yeah,
you
I'm
know.
happy at the
mostly
fact that
that.
he's doing that.
Yeah, because that would make me laugh as well. That he's just doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially if they lean into it.
Have you guys, did you guys grow up laughing at fucked up shit? Like,
Yeah, dude, that's my whole life, man.
like,
Have you? This guy's the white Tupac, dude. Have you heard his life story?
yeah, but like, dude, like at funerals and shit, I make jokes. Like, people used to think I was weird, but I just used to find everything.
Will you make jokes like on like Google Keep on your phone quietly in the background, or will you say them out loud to the bereaved?
No, I'd be like to my younger brother. I was like, yo, man, Oh, granddad looks crusty, dude.
No, but
Like,
They didn't lotion up.
Bob didn't put some cream on him, dude. Like, what's
We
that
pay- what are we paying the-
clientele? What's that thing that does life policy? and shit?
I think it's Bob.
F-Bob. Yeah. I was like, hey man, F-Bob, we need to pay them a bit more for grandma.
Well, it's the thing. You've been paying them. Then why are they skimping on the fucking Vaseline?
Yeah, dude. Milo's got a joke about that. He's like, black people don't want to be cremated because it's scared to be ashy. Milo's
funny.
one of my favorite comics as well, dude.
underappreciated writer.
Underappreciated for sure.
Truly.
Well, one of his favorite bits is the flea market one.
Or training.
Something about like, oh no, this was a black market, and I go there, and then there's black people. This was a grey. It was something weird like that in a flea market, and they were selling fleas, and it was just it went on, and the audience doesn't laugh that much,
Yeah.
and he stops doing it. He starts feeling that this isn't working.
Yeah.
But if he just carried on,
Yeah.
Leaned
he
into
kept
it.
pushing it over
Yeah.
and over again, because it gets funnier as it accumulates.
It's like very esoteric.
But he holds
and like-
back.
I
And he
like
stops.
how he looks at the crowd as well when he does one that they don't approve of. Like, and then he's just like, yeah, you.
You
That's
guys
why
don't
like,
get
those. I mean, fuck those people who complain at Dublin, dude. Fuck, get the hell
Yeah.
out of here, dude.
Do they honestly complain?
Yeah. But they were like 20 something, like 20, those girls.
Did
They
they
were
complain about me?
Nah, dog. They left
should've.
during Milo's set, I think.
Yeah.
But then, like, the owner thought it was a thing. I was like, dog, this is comedy, dude. We can't be policing it like that.
Yeah.
Like, sorry. Rather say you
not
don't want it
everyone.
at your venue, dude.
Yeah.
Like, than to be like, oh, I want.
Maybe white girls need to face reality sometimes.
Unfortunately, there were some black girls there too.
This isn't a safe space. It's a free and open space.
Yeah. But they're coons, so fuck
A
it.
wild
It
space.
could have been that thing of that I don't like in comedy crowds when people are feeling offended for someone on their behalf. Like,
Yeah.
So say if he said something about the black girls, then the white girls like, ooh,
Those are our friends.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna fight for Spokazi.
Yeah.
She's
And the black girls are like, no, it's cool. I don't mind. It's funny. Whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
they could be like that, but then yeah, man.
You get these.
And the white girls are like, no,
non-blacks.
let me stand up for you.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, I didn't need that. Thank you, I'm fine. No,
I feel white
you
people.
made our friend feel bad.
I feel like white people stand up when it's convenient for them.
Yeah, when it looks
Like
cool.
not when
Yeah,
it not
it's
when it
like-
matters.
Why would
Yeah.
anyone do anything that's inconvenient?
Fair point. Fair point. Not just mean if you're gonna use the whole white people like
I feel like Marc would be like, yeah, you're asking for it.
yeah.
Like if someone was racist, you'd be like, yeah, what did you? Marc would be like, what did you do? What
Yeah.
were you wearing? At the
You don't get-
Did you look dodgy, Ngosa? Did you?
I'm not sorry. I can't wear short shorts. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Oh man.
Should be allowed to show my body anywhere I go.
So they didn't complain about me. I would have loved if they'd complained about me. I think I should have been complained about. Some of the things I said that night.
Do you want to be infamous?
Trust me.
Yeah, Mark wants that more
I
than
thought it
anything.
was you.
I said,
When the manager was like, "Hey man, listen, we gotta talk about what happened on Tuesday," I was like, "I actually like that guy, so it's gonna be a bit awkward." I'm in a writing group with him.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, they didn't like one of the guys, the black guy said like was doing something about race. I was like, not Marc. Like, no, please let it be Marc. Fuck, don't blame any black people. It's Marc. He was just racist by being there.
no one could have said anything worse than what I said. I don't believe that.
Didn't you do the
No,
fly bit that day?
This is why I said to you guys on the group, it was literally about Milo said, and I was like, if they're offended by that, I was like, I'd rather not have those people at my show, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just too charming to be cancelled. No one will do it.
That's the thing.
So
Yeah.
lovable.
It's a problem. Man, chef brought your baby to the heat.
You should have, dude.
Yeah, you see, you're not using
It's
little,
like a human shield. What?
Yeah, as a prop.
Oh, yes. Leverage.
Zhang, what?
Yeah.
Barnaby is his name. Barnaby.
Barnaby.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Did you say Liu Kang?
What did you say? Did you say Liu Kang?
No, I said Lil Zhang.
Little Zhang.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds nice.
That's a middle name.
That's a cool name. That would
Liu
be
Zhang.
Liu Zhang. Little Zhang.
Lil Zhang.
DJ name. Give me his DJ name.
What's his name?
Little Zhang, son. DJ Little Zhang, son of DJ Two Ply.
Oh my god.
That's my DJ.
Would you be disappointed in your son if he became a DJ?
No.
Really? I would.
How would you be disappointed in my son if he became a DJ?
I'd be like, wow, kid.
He can.
I mean,
Your dad was a good comic.
yeah.
Oh man,
And you're an okay DJ.
yeah, your dad is an MC without even being a DJ. Right?
Do so. Yeah, no, I would be touched if your kid became a DJ.
Yeah, why not?
It's embarrassing.
It's like a human Spotify.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
And it's inundated, exactly. We don't need human Spotify. Spotify is doing a great job.
DJs sometimes take themselves too seriously. Like, have you seen
Like they're operating on someone. Like they're performing. It's like it's not that deep, dude.
Yeah,
They're mixing.
they're mixing.
But
They're not even mixing.
Yeah, a lot of them aren't doing shit. Yeah, a lot of them.
I feel like I would do that though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I would pre-mix that. I just know that like okay, 4 minutes 32.
Yeah.
Like you know when the guys start like I saw this one DJ like when like Ambrose was like doing his like dance thing.
Yeah.
This guy was like doing elbows and shit like on the tip. I was like,
Nah, no, come on.
Come
Have you
on,
seen the
man.
videos of those guys using kids' heads? What? Have you seen that?
no.
There's videos of like DJs at like
Birthday parties.
At like birthday parties, and they'll use like a young kid's, like a bald kid's head, just holding the deck like that, and like,
Scratch it.
yeah, scratching with his head. Yeah, it's pretty great.
Wow.
Have you not
Could
seen
you
that?
add that somewhere?
I'll put a link.
It's like
Yeah,
there's a pop-up.
Yeah.
Like that's
for sure, 100%.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And there's like multiple videos of that.
It's a
It
trend.
just happens.
Maybe it's a challenge. I'll look it up on TikTok.
Yeah.
and
If you're a bald kid at a birthday party,
the
good luck.
worst DJs are the ones that kill like real top songs just by trying to remix them themselves.
Yeah.
Those are like everyone is expecting this bit like the normal song, and then this guy will just be like DJ Lance. Yeah. Dog. The original was fine though.
Yeah, we didn't need Shadow Wizard money, gang. Like, we didn't need that in the middle of the thing.
DJ White Owl.
This song is brought to you by the Shadow Government.
Like, no, man, just leave it.
Yeah, bro, we cool.
I'm quite happy for DJ Little Zhang to make that.
He's debuting. Can the lead DJ Liu Zhang episode time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the DJ.
But what upsets me is when they have like 4 or 5 dudes around them, like hyping them up, DJing. I'm like, you don't need this. Then one dude will be giving him water, like he's doing some.
Like he's he's like an athlete.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like come. It's not that deep, guys.
Yeah, really.
It's not that deep.
And yet you do so much.
So
and
much.
What kind of support do you get?
That's why I'm going to add a fucking background song to my stand-up now. Just like for ambiance.
Well, like a lo-fi beat. Yeah.
And then you start
neo
doing jokes
soul.
in a rhythm. Yeah.
Can I
I'll
ask,
just
who
be
would you
rapping.
guys like, if we do the roast of Dubliner, who would you like to see?
So?
Yeah.
Myself out. I'm not doing it.
Me neither.
I'm
Too easy.
Yes, exactly. That's it. I'm a pussy, dude.
Yeah, that's why I get myself in there, because I know I'm very easy to roast and make fun of.
Oh yeah.
So I need to like.
Your guys' thing was fucking good, man.
Yeah.
That was good. You guys died a little bit at the end, but like
He fucked up the whole.
They went
thing.
off the rails.
Yeah.
He fucked up the
But
whole.
it was good. That was man. The worst was Tula and Sipo. My gosh, that was
Tula
garbage.
buried him, dude.
People didn't know what he came for. Simple was like,
I don't think Sipo's recovered from that, bruh. I think
that's why they stopped doing gigs together.
yo, bruh. Oh man, when he hit him with the joke about Yumna, it was just like, ooh.
Someone who's used to watching
And
you
she was
bomb.
there trying to act like she's not sensitive about it. I was like, oh shit. This is why I don't do this shit.
I was like, people came to play. You know, like,
Yeah,
hey, we're
he-
friends
he's
or
still
buddies.
gonna-
Hey. Nah, dog.
But I'm
People
sure.
thought it was gonna be easier than he thought. Then Nathan showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Callum's Candace joke is still that one was
Magnifique.
yo.
Yeah, I don't know who I'd want to see roast, but there's people who want to roast.
Yeah.
So,
Put them out there.
So,
They must put the
yeah. I mean, there's somebody posted in the group the other day about one.
someone irrelevant.
Yeah. In the Cape Town comic group, somebody was saying,
Someone irrelevant.
Nicola Date
Yeah.
or Hertz, whatever she's going by. She's,
whatever, we'll put it on, find an opponent.
yeah, man. We'll find a.
I guess comedy is inclusive, I guess.
No, it's just
Yeah.
like sometimes people need a reality check. That's all.
Touche.
I would
That's
actually.
what
Variety's
roasting
fun.
is. Like, a roast battle is like a good reality check.
But
or
who
something.
would you guys want to? Who do you guys? I want to see one of you two go against Buffer. I think Buffer might be too proud to do it.
Nicola Date versus Mark.
That's not fair.
Oh,
To Mark. It's not fair to Mark.
Who versus me?
Nicola Date.
Oh.
Jewish broad.
No, I've met her.
Does comedy like
Yeah.
once.
She seems very nice.
That'd be a lovely combatant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a walkover, dude.
For her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark's so easy.
Mark
Is actually very hard to
wouldn't even
roast.
be like
I found it very difficult trying to.
There's nothing.
Well, the
Yeah.
idea of the roast is that, well, first of all, it's not to. It's you want to insult the person, you don't want to hurt them. And I think
Yeah.
sometimes people miss the mark on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, some people think that you gotta go deep and rip this person.
Yeah, you gotta say stuff that like obviously the audience can see immediately,
Yeah.
and then but it's also like
That's why some of
clever.
the stuff doesn't actually hit,
Yeah.
because we don't know the backstory.
Sometimes
that
you can
you're
give
talking about.
fake context.
And also, it's not like you win if you make them cry.
Yeah, that's true.
That'd be
And
nice.
you're not trying to win. You're
I
doing
mean, you
it,
win in life if you
Yeah.
make them cry.
Yeah, sure.
but
and you're doing it for the audience.
I lost to a dude who's taking it seriously. Like he thinks like he's still got one over him. Like Ikhlas,
Yeah.
like greets me with that like, oh, I got you energy. I'm like, okay, cool, dude. You did.
Yeah.
he
did.
fucking got me, dude. Check it out. It's bad.
That's his.
I was never prepared, but I was like, shit, this is assault. I don't like I was like, damn, man.
you thought you were gonna have like a pretty easy night, though?
Yeah.
No, bro.
No, bruh. It was just jam. Fucking, I felt depressed off it. The fuck does this guy have power over me, dude?
Yeah.
I remember going home with my friend Granville, who, like the color guy used to go to like all the gigs with me when I started. I don't know if you remember him. Shout out to him. He's got a kid now. Loser. Yeah.
He's cream pieing ladies.
Yeah.
Gross.
yeah, who'd want to do that?
I like in his car afterwards. I was like, "Fuck this! I'm not gonna do this shit. Fuck these folks don't like me." I thought like,
No.
I thought it was, but like you know,
I can
obviously-
understand how you can get
That
there.
was a
though.
conspiracy. Like
Yeah,
niggas
dude,
were
at first I
writing
was
like, "Fuck this
oh,
nigga."
I was like, did you guys set this up? Like, do you guys not like me that much, dude? Like, I just want to
Put on a whole show just to punk me? Fucking piece of shit.
And then I realized, oh man, it's not that deep, and if class is where he's at, so.
But I think for the roast, it's important you roast someone you know.
Yeah,
you know
that's
each other,
right.
and you've got a great dynamic. Like we met up before the roast, and I
Yeah.
didn't know what your jokes would be, or you didn't know what mine would be. But we spoke about like I told you what I'd be wearing on the night, so that you could maybe get material from that.
Yeah.
And I asked like, oh, is it cool if I use
Talk
that
about
topic
this.
or not, or
Yeah.
talk about that?
That was it was a smart move because it showed in the show.
Yeah,
you know.
it was-
You learn stuff about each other. You have material. Genuine stuff.
who had the tiebreaker that didn't live up to the hype?
That was me because he fucked up the plan. Because the
did.
plan was we knew like the jokes that we had would be. This is just me being lazy and only writing enough jokes for 2 rounds. Because I'm like, I know because it's going to go to a 3rd round. It'll be good enough that it'll go to a 3rd round, and then we start attacking the judges. That was the plan. That was the little scheme we had as Jews. You know?
BB
And
scheming.
afterwards, we steal their gold.
Yeah, I know. No, that was just shadow government
If I say
stuff.
anything about Jews, please edit it out.
No, it's fine.
I want to be on SNL. Oh man, SNL, bro.
But anyway, so like,
if you look at some previous episodes of the podcast on YouTube, you'll see some strange cuts.
Yeah, you
Just
just see them
happened.
changing topics. without a segue into the next topic.
Listen, guys, as you know, Jews control the media, so
They
that's what happened
control
there.
the podcast.
They
and
definitely.
control
A Jew controlled that media.
Yeah,
That's all.
that's what we're gonna say.
That's what I'm saying. A Jew controlled that specific media.
Yeah, it was
true.
remixed. It was remixed. There was something that was said there that could have put someone's SNL career in jeopardy.
Yeah, because you guys tried Shane Gillis or someone.
Yeah.
You guys tried Shane Gillis someone. I hope you're happy.
I'm trying to get Shane Gillis, dude. What are you talking about? That'll be fucking sick.
But yeah, no, there was someone before you, man, who had, I think it was Candace and
Callum. I don't know.
You guys wasn't as bad. Like where everyone's like, oh, I thought we needed to see another round. It wasn't worth.
No,
it.
the thing is, like, the only joke.
I remember Ambrose saying something like that. Where it was
Yeah.
like, we went to the third
we
round of the
didn't-
time,
not
and he was
worth
like,
it.
"Oh, we shouldn't have done that. It wasn't worth it."
The thing is, my last joke was so harsh, but it would have worked with the rhythm I had. But it was pretty harsh. I can't remember what it was, but I remember.
Oh, you don't know.
I don't know it, unfortunately. But
It's not the eating ass or eating shit.
No, that was that.
being Jewish. Had to do with being Jewish.
I can't remember what it was. But I know it would, like, on its own it doesn't work, but within like a mix of back and forth, so it would work.
A Holocaust, maybe?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. If it's in the description, then I found the joke. But anyway, that he in the middle of round 2, he started going after the judges.
Went off.
Well, I wasn't sure that there'd be a round 3. I thought it wouldn't. It's
Honestly-
best 2 out of 3, but
We were the last.
I was convinced I was going to win
You
both
should have stuck
rounds.
to the script.
And I couldn't let
you
have
should
that
have just
happen.
done the 2, and then
You hear that?
Battle. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I hear in my mind right now.
Rowan V. Rees, 2.
Dude, look at Ron's hair over there. Here's
So nice I had to do it too. I think that should be the headline fight, right?
Yeah.
We can't keep carrying these shows, Mark.
No.
Honestly.
Okay.
Everybody else needs
please
to-
give us one that you'd like to see, gents.
Lerato and Kate.
Listen.
Yeah.
Woo!
I don't know if Kate would do roast again though.
But against a woman, I think she'd maybe consider it.
Yeah.
I don't think she's ever faced a woman.
Yeah, man. Yo, man.
Such a good. It's so funny. I'm so sad I have to cut that out.
Can you cut it? Can you just cut to the laughter? Cut out what he said and
Me,
then
no, beep
make
it,
them
bleep
wonder
it.
what we
Yeah.
laughed at, man.
Yeah.
Just bleep it. I should have said that. Thank God this podcast isn't live.
Oh man, that's so good.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Oh god. Damn.
I wish the audience knew all the context,
Oh yeah, for
just
sure.
so they could appreciate.
I didn't know how much I needed that, dude. Oh shit! No, fuck.
This is why Mark's a much better comedian than all of us.
True.
This is why.
I didn't see that coming. I thought
Yeah.
you were gonna give it an opponent, dude.
Yeah.
That'll
You
be a
gave the
fun
best
match to
one
watch.
for him. Oh man.
I feel like you just bleep out the name and himself, then the rest.
Maybe, yeah. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I'm sure people can deduce from context. I don't know.
Yeah.
The people who have context.
Motherfuckers are out here crying with laughter.
You can't know what we said.
Okay, that's a Patreon episode.
That's a Patreon.
$15 gets you, and you get figured out
Yeah,
who
you
we're
guys
laughing
gotta
at.
pay because we're gonna pay more
Yeah,
if the person finds out.
with our lives.
Like we're gonna pay the iron price. Like we're gonna.
Or pay a man's price.
Oh man, I think Kate vs Lerato would actually be cool.
It would be great.
I think we need you
Good
guys
matchup.
should have a female versus female.
like an all.
No, not
the
all.
thing
Like
is,
jelly
just
wrestling.
No, just
yeah.
like have one.
Yeah,
with-
I know, but
tried
a lot of women turn down the offer too.
Yeah.
Because we reach out to people, and then a lot of them are like,
Neil versus Sarah.
Then you'll wash her. I don't
Think
think
so.
Sarah would do it.
I don't think Sarah would do it. No.
Neil versus Sarah.
Danielle vs.
Danielle-
Candice, her friend, that colored Constantia mom lady, because they're very poor. I
Yeah,
feel like it'd be interesting.
Danielle versus Celine.
Rowan versus Ngoza.
I
wouldn't
think
work.
you're-
We can't give it
nah.
to them yet.
yeah,
Nah,
it wouldn't work.
that's too weird, man.
Yeah.
Well, right, this
You
is
guys have already lost a partner in this like podcast. Like,
No, but I don't think we would say anything that like is truly hurtful.
You love each other too much.
we'd be trying to. I feel like we would.
Yeah,
We'd be like for one night only, no bars,
No bars,
no
yeah.
holds barred.
how,
would-
like your guys' relationship is like interesting, man.
It's amazing.
Oh, dude,
Anything
that's
like-
Just keep-
weird to
And
say.
private.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
that's a big part
that's
of it.
how it's
That's how it works.
honestly, gents. A lot of times it's just like some of the. I would never be friends with any of you guys if it wasn't for comedy.
Yeah, probably.
But I'm glad that I'm friends with you guys. That's as weird as that sounds. You know what I mean? Like that's like.
Mark's confused.
It
He's
sounds
like
like
we're
you're
friends.
saying, you know what, I love you as colleagues, but not as people.
Yeah, outside of the
No,
office,
it's just like
don't talk to me.
No, I just used to roll with like a
Goons.
lot of like goons, dude. I used to roll with like cool kids and like man.
We saw you, dude. We saw you nomad pulling up 8 deep.
Yeah, dude, and that
Whole squad, dude. The whole Shadow Wizard Money Gang, dude.
yeah, dude. And that shit wasn't
Costly.
Yeah, it was fucking costly, dude.
Yeah, dude. When you're splitting bills 8 ways,
Yeah, man.
And someone. I mean,
everybody's
it's
always
56.
like trying to like one up somebody else. Like
And
those
these hoes ain't
relationships.
loyal, dude. Slay queens just running up the budget.
The bag. I
But
mean, there's
no, but I think this was one place where I realized, like, fuck, man, some of the stereotypes or whatever that could exist from like previous, like how you were brought up, comedy like teaches you about other people. You like you learn about Judaism is like this, like you like
remember,
fuck, these
like
pe-
Daddy never met a Jew before.
exactly. No, that's true.
And he'd remind you every time.
Yeah,
And this Jew had never met a child soldier
Yeah.
before.
That's
See?
I mean,
true.
Former child soldier.
My favorite daddy
Not
moment.
just regular soldier.
My
Yeah.
favorite daddy moment. I do miss you, daddy. By the way, I don't know if you watch this.
Not at
Yo, dude, he sends messages of encouragement the whole time, bro. I love
Even
it.
during for the pod, for the competition, he was saying,
Yeah.
"You got
Yeah,
this game."
dude.
But my favorite Jewish moment, it's a Jewish moment with Daddy, is like, there was just somebody with curly hair, and he just goes, "Are you Jew?" Because I explained to him that curly hair is like a pretty,
Dominant trait.
it's a trope or whatever. But yeah, just ask the random.
Are you Jew?
Are you Jew?
I remember he made the heats last year, and he hadn't done comedy for like a year. That's when I was like, this guy's actually got something, bro.
He has, he has purity and childlike wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what helped.
That's the
you
thing.
that.
Like he asked that question, but it wasn't malicious at all.
Yeah,
it was just like a pure innocent man just
Yeah.
going, he's asking, "Are you Jewish?" But
Exactly.
he doesn't know how.
No
Those
malice.
are the
just
instances
here.
like you say, like that's not.
And you can't
racist,
ask
I mean.
that. Like, who's going to
Yeah.
say yes? You never know when someone's making a list.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, man. Blacklist. Redemption.
Daquan's list.
Oh man. Oh man. But this is like reflection. Jews and blacks can't get together and do stuff.
Yeah, guys. We're all Israel. We're all Jews. I mean,
We're all
According
We're
to
Jews.
Kyrie
Sure, you're
Irving.
welcome to be.
Have you seen that? What is
Why
that?
not?
Have you seen that? Like, there's that documentary that like
got banned.
that got banned or like black, like saying that Jews were black or whatever, and like,
I haven't seen that, to be honest.
like like this basketball player Kyrie Irving got like in shit for it because he tweeted like the link or something, and he was like, when famous people think they're smarter than they are, they're,
Yeah.
you guys deduce this for yourself, like kind of. I'm gonna put this link out there. You guys figure it out for yourselves. Like, no, that's not even factual. So he got into one of those, but like, I feel like this is as close as we're gonna get as blacks and Jews. We starting something, James.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like Egyptians were black, and they enslaved
Blackish.
Jews.
Man.
So you guys got a little bit of answering to do yourselves.
Egyptians were Arab.
We're victims of y'all.
I can't speak for those guys, you know. Building pyramids can probably hype you up. Like you'd probably
Like I'm what y'all was literally the pinnacle of race.
You'd also feel yourself, dog. Dude, how many thousands of years have you existed and people don't even know how to build this shit?
Yeah.
You didn't save a few people.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
You'd want someone to like, you
Build
know.
the pyramid for you.
Yeah, bro. Be like, dude.
Maybe
Don't ever tell anyone how this was designed.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. Look, they needed somebody to do the math on cutting those and moving those blocks. That's why.
Yeah, and also just generally like the stereotypical Jew would be a
so
horrible
look
slave.
at this. Yeah, but
yeah.
this block. We need a block that's 4.8 jams.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, that's a good one. But yeah, like.
Be realistic. No one can lift 4.8.
How are we going to get it? The quarry's all 4,000. It's all the way over there.
It's gonna take 10,000 years for this,
Come on, dude.
for this design.
You know how much limestone we're going to cover that in?
Oh man, yo, I think Dave Chappelle said that thing in one of his. It's like, you ever played like niggas was Jews?
Yeah.
And he's like, don't forget about Egypt. He's like, damn niggas, you gonna bring up Egypt? I didn't know we were going back there. Oh man. One thing I must say in terms of like back to some of the shit you say about canceling. Did I tell you guys one time when like one of my friends, not really a friend actually, I lie. When she was like, she's boycotting Dave Chappelle because she heard he's transphobic. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Which one did you watch? Oh, I haven't watched any of it. I knew it, man.
So you can't, yeah.
Just formed an opinion.
Got given an opinion. That's the difference.
You
If
didn't
you
inform
watched
it.
it and you were genuinely disturbed, then that's fine.
You just
Yeah,
took something
but-
you heard.
Yeah. But
And
if
that's
it's just.
doing nothing, right? Boycotting. It's like she's not doing anything. She's
wasn't
like maybe
going to
not clicking on a link. No, she should like write him a stern letter or something.
That's
Not
the thing.
even
She
that.
wasn't planning to watch it anyway.
Now it gives
I was
her-
almost certain. I was like, I don't think you ever had a plan of watching. It's not like you watched his comeback or you were watching from the Chappelle show. Like you've never.
Yeah.
You-
No, it's like how people who weren't going to get vaxxed, but then they didn't get vaxxed and then it became their personality.
Yeah. Don't talk about me like that. No.
I was just scared, bro. I was like, when they put us on the list, fat people, I was like, I'll be damned if.
Dude,
I just didn't want to be on those videos, you know, like.
They put him on a ventilator.
Yeah, like I breathe like I normally.
Oh, okay, on a ventilator. I thought I thought that was like,
Apnea.
that is highly inappropriate the way you're mocking. Never mind.
Oh shit! I don't even know where you're going.
The sounds you made.
No,
wow.
I just understand like governments have never done anything good for people usually.
Oh,
For the most part.
And like when the whole world government is like, this is good for you, then it's probably not,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
It's
Like
probably not.
it's so weird, like even going to medical professionals now, like when you go for like a checkup,
Yeah.
how they emphasize how dumb taking the vaccine was.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I don't even trust the doctors. So,
It was the most. I fucking hate pharmacists.
yeah.
I got vaxxed.
Me too, dog.
Because why not?
Yeah, so
You
you
lose
guys
nothing.
got the immunity.
No, that's how you're a pussy, dog. You're always like, "Oh, I'm suicidal."
No.
But were you really?
I just did it for
Why
the
did-
needles.
I mean, you're really
You missed
suicidal.
that heroin.
I'm just skeptical about how effective it is. I didn't think it's
I was
dangerous.
ready
But
to
like, there's a
die.
lot of shit coming out now that they lied about how the percentage of how.
Oh yeah, people are
effective it is.
dropping, dude. People are dropping like, flies.
whatever, bro.
Like these videos trend. And I'm being like, it does make you question what the fuck. Like we actually don't know enough about that thing.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I've been cynical long enough as a man. Like,
No, but I'm
It
taking,
finally paid
I'm,
off.
I'm not even saying from like your. You
yeah,
might-
it's not even like a 5G government's trying to control us. It's just like, I
Oh
don't
my
trust
God.
it. It's
General.
not even from
When I
that.
used to still smoke weed, there
Yeah.
was there was our dealer during lockdown. He believed like he would say like we must stop texting him at certain hours because the 5G. I don't know what the fuck he was trying to say, dude.
Yeah.
I was just like, dog, just give us the weed, man.
Yeah,
Like,
come on, bro.
He's like, nah, Jens, just stop calling me during the day.
Yeah.
5G is gonna fuck up. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's so weird how people in certain positions like sort of like they influence your ability to give your true opinion. Like that. Like if you're getting weed from a guy and he's saying, yeah, dude, like they're brainwashing us. You're not going to argue because you're like, I just want weed.
Yeah, you're going to be
Or like Uber drivers who bring up religion. Like I've never told an Uber driver I'm atheist. I'm just like, yeah, dude, God is great.
Yeah, you just like agree.
Exactly, for the sake of it.
Shit, I'm chilling with 3 atheists. That's dangerous.
Agnostic.
I don't know if Mark, you.
Yeah.
I'm an atheist. Yeah.
He says straight up. Like,
Yeah.
I remember having chat about like he looks atheist. You look,
Thank you.
you look
Educated. Look educated.
Yeah, you look like you might go out to people and be like, "Yo, man, how you doing? I'm good. I'm atheist. I don't believe in any of this."
Can I tell you how great life can be without
How
a
freeing
God?
it is.
You know what, guys? I'm not here to.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
I'm not gonna. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Satanic heathens.
Yeah.
Did you not see what Seema did yesterday with the power of God?
That's true. That's true.
Look at you. Look at
You
you.
godless man.
You know.
That bling was. the
God would have
I mean,
sent one of you two through, but you're friends with heathens, and that's.
You know what I mean?
He's like, you need a.
You guys were never blessed. Or
You need to clean your
ordained that.
How much of a believer are you? Like,
believe in
like
that.
100% or 90 or
We'll see on the day of judgment.
If you got by.
Yeah, man.
He believes enough to
feel
get
like,
by.
I feel like I could just be like, let him in type of like.
no, I
He
mean
said
at the
some
moment,
word,
like
yeah.
it could be different to maybe it changes from day to day a little bit.
I'm gonna. I might be rogue with this, but because it's this podcast, I'll be honest. There's no way you can't say you don't question shit ever.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, there's no way. Like in your personal capacity, when shit starts fucking out, something you gotta be like, what
You
the
got to question something.
yeah, you gotta question like
Higher
know?
power.
even like sometimes I think about like eternity. Eternity is just forever, dude.
And your family's there. Ass. You
And
don't spend
I'm
time
not
with.
gonna be able to be this guy.
Yeah.
I like even though this guy's got a lot of faults, I like this guy. Like I wanna be naughty, dude. Like I don't think like I'm gonna have to just be nice, dude. Like for eternity, like that's a long time, dude. I haven't even been nice for like a year. now I'm just gonna be forced, like, oh, like Jam's just nice 24/7.
So that's what you think happens after you die. You get taken to heaven, and you're basically forced to be nice the whole time.
I mean, if his answer there and stuff.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
don't think this would be allowed, dude. Like all my naughty thoughts and stuff, like my fetishes.
What if God's like a comedy fan, and then he
I
doesn't
mean,
let you in?
looking at life, he must be.
Yeah, look at life. He's got
He's got a sense of humor.
got a sense of humor. But what if he gets there and like St. Peter's like, yo,
Did you guys ever hear the theory about Ed, Ed and Eddie? It was like this fan theory that's purgatory.
yeah,
That was like the coolest shit when I heard
What?
it. Bro. Like
The-
like the whole cul-de-sac or whatever.
Yeah.
In Ed and Eddie is
Purgatory.
purgatory.
yeah, all
And,
those
like,
kids are dead. That's why their tongues are blue.
Yeah, all the kids are dead, and
Yeah.
they
Is that
represent
because of Joe Breakers?
and they represent a different time in like American society. So like Ralph like represents like when people were still living off the land and shit, whatever. Like they've got their own little
I
secret
see.
backstories and shit like
Yeah.
that. I thought that was pretty cool.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So I think this could be hell, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes life.
I'm pretty comfortable then. If this is the worst as it gets, it's not bad.
Well,
I came out on top.
my dentist proved to me that there can be no place such as hell. So I'm in the chair. Jeff's my dentist.
Shout out
And
Jeff.
Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff.
Just
for
Jeff. And Jeff
Pearly whites.
says, look, we got to give you a filling, got to do some drilling.
The filling was for your mouth. The drilling was your butthole.
Yeah, that's right. And
You did it for free, dude.
yeah, and he offered me. He said, "Okay, now we're gonna do some anesthetic." I'm like, "Do I really need anesthetic?" And he puts down the syringe and he says, "Mark, in my experience, there is no limit to the amount of pain and suffering a human being can go through." And I thought, Jeff, that is really reassuring. Because it means that there's no such place as hell. Because if hell is supposed to be the place of maximum suffering.
Right now.
And there is no maximum because you could always suffer more and worse. Then when you die and God puts you in hell and you're in hell at like 5 units of suffering, you can say, well, why didn't he put you in there at 7 units of suffering? And if you're in the 7, you'll say, oh no, why not there at 10 units of suffering? And you can always say that, so he can't put you in hell. And if you want to say, oh, he puts you in somewhere and the suffering is constantly increasing, well, then the question remains, why did he start you off at this level rather than
Why
a higher
don't
level?
he give you intro hell?
Yeah.
Why don't you give you like
Max.
pain?
Yeah.
There's
I
no
guess-
max. That's the point. According to Jeff, there's no max. I don't know how much pain he's inflicted.
Well,
I think there's a pain threshold.
yeah.
At which point
I love
you
what-
feel
what-
no more pain, or
Like my
Yeah,
cousin,
like you
my-
just
my-
get
my
numb.
cousins,
You get
like,
callous.
My younger cousins are like atheists and stuff, like black atheists. That's like
Rare
that's like
breed.
that's a new thing now, dude. And like my mom was
This
like,
goddamn
my mom was
TikTok.
like, my mom was like cocking on them, and I was like, hey man, I was just taking their food from them. Like on Christmas, cause I was like, hey man, this is not atheist food, dude. This
Yeah.
is
You gotta pray.
yeah,
This
you
is
gotta
God's
pay
food.
for this, bro. Like you're not gonna have some
bread
of
of
that,
Christ.
some of that roast, dude.
is that how it happened?
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
antidepressants,
It's a lot
Marc.
of faith. It's a lot of faith-based weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting, man. A lot of black.
His whole
atheists,
family's abandoned God.
man. Yeah. But the healers, dude. Like, but a devil.
Jam's the only one praying at the table
Yeah,
anymore.
man.
Amen.
Yeah, but I snatched that food up quick. I was like, oh shit, you guys.
Thank you for this bounty, O Lord.
Yeah. This was a sign. You wanted me to get fat. Like, you fucking agnostic bitches. What agnostic is like?
On
You're
the
not
fence.
sure. You're not
Yeah.
sure.
I've done DMT, dog. I've seen things.
Or you don't believe you can know?
Yeah. You
I
can't
feel
really,
like,
know.
I don't know. I look at it more of a.
What was it? What, there was like when
Like
I,
you lose
when I
nothing from
when I
believing.
failed philosophy at varsity, there was like this guy. I think it could be Descartes or something. They've got a theory that like you like if you had to do it on like it's better to be a believer
Yeah.
because you'd live like.
Well, that's yeah. If you're a gambler,
No, but no, it
Yeah.
boils down to it's like
You're gambling.
'cause if there is no God, then you at least lived a good life. If you know but that's saying if you stick to the actual way of living that good life.
Yeah, Pascal. It was Pascal's
yeah,
wager.
exactly. Yeah, Pascal's wager. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's more beneficial to be a believer, but it's still a wager at the end of the day.
Yeah,
so it's
well,
like,
he was a better mathematician than he was a philosopher.
Is that the you
I
into
failed,
pressure
dude.
guy?
Like that was.
Pressure.
Pascal.
Pascal's.
Yeah, and also the triangle, Pascal's triangle, and no, that's maths.
Not familiar.
Okay, Mark.
Advanced
Before
maths.
like
Dude,
we
I did
even
maths
get to
retarded.
oh man, I used to be good at maths, dude. Then I wasn't.
it just happens one day. It just happens one day when maths just gets
Yeah.
out of control.
He got
Trick.
to
That's why,
subtraction.
like, you guys you work with like fucking technology. I guess I do, but like,
Yeah.
hey, they don't know how bad I am. But like it takes a lot of like. Were you guys good at maths? I feel like the shit that you do, coding and stuff, make like you.
I'm
should have
good,
been
but
at-
it requires too much work. It doesn't come
you good at
organically.
Yeah, I was.
trained,
but it requires a lot of work.
Trained at
No, well,
Jewish Academy
It
of
was-
Mathematicians.
because I wanted
The
to.
bank? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I did it at varsity, and I really regret that I didn't take it further. But I wanted to finish my degree as quickly as possible, and there were timetable clashes and this and that, and so I chose to major in philosophy.
Who's
You
your
know what?
favorite?
It would be bad if you were dumb.
He couldn't be this kind of comic. If he was
Yeah.
dumb.
If you were like just with the first time you presented yourself, I said this guy must be intelligent. It would be a letdown if you were like.
If you had those eyebrows and like,
Yeah,
like,
it
yeah,
did. Like,
yeah.
and you-
My
like,
brain.
and speaking to you was shit. It would be like, fuck, man, that's a waste of like a gimmick that you're pulling off there.
But I try not to. Like, I don't bring that stuff onto stage. Like,
So what?
I don't talk about
like,
that
what
kind
did
of
you
thing.
Still, like, what? Okay, let's break the fuck. We're not gonna leave here until you tell us what is your profession, dude.
I don't really have a profession. I'm a layabout, a
He's a
ne'er do
human
well.
being, dude.
Huh?
He's living, dude.
he's a
being.
Bitcoin billionaire.
No, Mark,
successful bar
bullshit,
mitzvah.
dude. Huh?
What, really?
When was okay? What was your last job at least?
Last job was probably in IT quite a few years ago.
What did you do there?
I was developing
The blockchain.
Is he what's this? I
He's
feel
the
like
guy, whatever that guy. Yeah.
That Japanese guy, Samatosho. I feel like I fucked up his name. I knew
It's
it.
pretty close. I think
Somebody-
that's pretty close.
Guy made the Mario,
No, the guy made Bitcoin.
The guy
Yamatoshi,
made- yeah,
Tamaguchi.
that's the toy, dude.
Saratoshi, something like that.
Yeah, so, yeah. And he just like, but they feel like they say it can't be one person. That's how like they say they don't think it was like a group.
It was Mark.
It wasn't me. It really wasn't me.
Can you hook us up, dude?
With what?
Bitcoin.
Hook you up? Or,
You started it, dude.
no, I didn't start it. I didn't start Bitcoin. That wasn't me. That was some other guy.
He's a Dogecoin
With-
guy.
Yeah.
He adopted the technology.
Who's the like fuck? So that crypto shit sometimes it's scary, dude.
Sunk, dude.
Huh?
Sunk.
Yeah, it finally died.
Yeah. It's over. It's just like NFTs.
Yeah. As soon as
Oh my goodness!
As soon as
And
regulation
remember the
came.
hype of NFTs last year, like the last 2 years, like Shaquille O'Neal's coming out, like rappers were coming out of NFTs, and like
I think most people had the common sense to be like, this is dumb.
From the beginning, it was just so obvious that
Yeah.
it was done.
that
Yeah.
there's nothing
It
you're
made
backing
sense.
this with, right?
It was literally like it's literally how art is sold. The artist's level of fame backs the value of the art.
Yeah.
Oh, it's for money laundering, most art. The way it's sold. Yeah. It's because, there's obviously,
You make a fake value of something.
yeah, the price of it is what you decide the price is. It's no obvious market value.
But
It's
the
just
way
market
these things
price.
have, the way for me, the way these things have crashed, dog,
Bubbles.
it makes
dude.
it seem like it's not viable to like put a lot of your money there.
No, but I mean, like, if you buy like $500, 500 rands worth of Bitcoin now, probably in 3 years it'll be worth something with more than 500 rand.
Yeah, I know, but like the way some like some of
less.
these should have been. I guess it's a lot with like the whole investment banking and whatever. Like when the things crash, it's just like, dude, that was worth $1,000 yesterday, and you.
But that's the risk you take.
Yeah.
It's gambling.
The people who
it's organized.
start restaurants.
Yeah.
Gambling. That's
Yeah.
why you have to invest in yourself, guys. You never lose when you invest in yourself.
That's why.
That's why I'm getting a BBL, baby.
You don't need it, bro.
Is that a kind of car? What is that?
It's a Brazilian butt lift, dog.
You don't need it, dude.
Oh,
You're
really?
doing all right.
Yeah. No. Yeah, dude.
To make them even higher.
And tighter, firmer. It's just gonna look like a whole jelly, but it's just gonna move like a solid glob.
Oh, wow.
It's a one massive glob of jelly.
Yeah, dude.
Well, we're not
waves.
two massive globs. One.
No, I'm only getting into one.
You're going to have them melded. You're going to meld your butt cheeks
No,
into
no, one's gonna be bigger than the other.
I like that.
It's for easy entry. So like, you get in, but then the other ass keeps him from coming out. It's very mechanical. Anal is a very mechanical game.
Are you a side sleeper?
Yeah. Sleep on my ass.
It's,
On the one
I
cheek.
mean,
Yeah, obviously it's comforting. It's cushion.
left side, you want smaller. Yeah.
It's cushion, guys. It's better. It's cheaper than Tempur-Pedic. I'll tell you that.
Better investment than a good mattress.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
you don't need that, dog.
You don't need a mattress when your butt's super
When
comfortable.
your butt's a mattress.
So either.
Yeah.
Asterisk.
Yeah.
I was talking about depression sleep earlier, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck, I miss me to some depression sleep, dude.
It's fine. You'll be sad again.
Yeah, I feel like
It ain't going anywhere, dog.
It'll
Damn,
come.
dude. Like last year, like
Herp-
I told you, I checked into a Kiso last year, dude. It was the fucking best 28 days ever. No one could bother me. I was just in a place with other nutters, dude.
No
Would you rather
fun.
have HIV or depression?
HIV.
Yeah.
You can linger forever with HIV. And it's not not unpleasantly. Well, depression, you can linger forever as well.
Yeah.
Depression is hurting now, man. It's like.
I mean, it's
Oh,
the
you-
talk.
But the thing is, you actually are patient for a long time. Like I gotta fucking
Yeah.
take so many fucking pills, dude. I'm like, fuck, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Because they're both technically for life, and you take medication for them for
Yeah.
life. But it's just.
Are you gonna make a
I
bitch
feel,
out of that?
honestly, I feel like women are more turned off by depressed guys than guys with AIDS.
Well, the ones with AIDS know how to fuck.
Exactly.
That's true.
That's how they got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like
Recklessly.
Yeah. So it's just like, now, bitch, look, undetectable. Let me slide.
I took my prep.
Yeah.
Is do you rate depression can be hereditary?
So can HIV.
Yeah,
No, I'm asking. I'm asking. Can,
I think, I mean, dude, it's just like, because we live in such a dark world, it's not actually a dark world, but we have access to information we shouldn't have. So we understand what's going on around us.
The government approves of that sentiment.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. Shadow Wizard Money Gang. That's who the government is.
I feel like depression's at an all-time high.
It
dude.
would be,
It's-
though, because we being fed just like depressing stuff all the time. And we're addicted to the stuff that we're getting
It's
more
depressing
curiosity.
because you're depressed. You see it as depressing and you're neggies about it because
No,
you're
but
depressed.
like, yeah, 45 years ago, I wouldn't have heard that they're bombing kids.
But it must,
You know,
it's
I
all
wouldn't
about,
have heard about it.
it's all about
Oh
perspective.
yeah, man. The ignorance.
You would have
was-
celebrated
Yeah.
it.
The ignorance was like better.
Sorry, what were you saying, Mark?
You would have celebrated it
Yeah.
as a victory for our side.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Perspective.
There's no more patriotism. That's the problem.
Yeah. Those kids who have grown up to kill your parents.
Yeah.
It's like fucking that movie where future crimes. We're stopping future criminals.
But I think, yeah, man. I genuinely think social media, as much as I use it because I got tickets to sell,
Yeah.
that shit has fucked us, bro. That has made us depressed.
Double-edged sword, dog.
It's a double-edged
Yeah.
sword, yeah.
Double-edged
That
sword.
has made it. That is. You know how fucking fake the lives are on Instagram, dude. It's ridiculous that you can believe that someone's living that life.
I don't know who was showing me the other day, but they were showing me like this girl on a yacht, and they were like, "This girl owes somebody owes me money." It's like what?
Nah, dog. Like,
I would be reposting her post. Like if somebody owed me money like that, I would be reposting
Where's
their
my
post,
money,
being
bitch?
like, "Where's my money?"
some people pretend like they're still in a place that they visit.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
then they
6
post,
months
they
ago.
just hold pictures.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, I'm gonna post like 10 this week. I'm back in South Africa, but I'm gonna post another.
just gonna
10
stay
next-
indoors
then-
eating pop.
Yeah, and then so people still think I'm on this like Euro tour, and you're like, what?
I don't follow those accounts on Instagram, so I don't know what you're talking about. I follow like art accounts and stuff. And weird comedy clips from Curb Your
you're on the dark-
Enthusiasm.
you look like a dark webber, dude.
Okay, let's all switch phones and see out just the discovery page.
on Instagram.
Yeah.
My phone's there. Sorry.
Grab your
okay.
phone, nigga.
Nah, dog.
We'll go to Instagram, check
It's
the
going to be
discovery
Mid
page.
Journey art and clips from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Okay. Mine's probably gonna be wrestling, stand up, and
Yeah, mine's
probably
butts.
as far as
Yeah, way.
Mine's butts, cartoons.
just discovery.
The real stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an ad for Wakanda Forever.
Oh, wait, should I get my phone?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
There you go.
Where's the discovery page?
It's a search page.
There we go.
Yeah,
Memes.
mine's-
Oh my goodness, there are so many memes.
Yeah, that's me too as well. I got
You got memes.
I got butts.
One of my favorite pages right now is Conk on Everything. Have you seen that?
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, it's a very good show.
Ah, she's so good.
Oh, that English lady.
Yeah.
She has
Yeah.
a show. It's hilarious.
She like, I've actually watched the show on Netflix. It's good.
Okay, fine. Mark's is pretty clean.
So what do I do?
Just hit the search button. Yeah, that's
Damn, Joe Rogan.
it. I go cancel.
Cancel.
There we go. That's mine.
So that's the shit I look at.
Yeah, that's what the algorithm thinks you would
All
be
right, so
looking
this is yours.
Yeah.
Of course. So that's okay. It's
A
just
lot of boxing.
it's memes
sport,
from sports. Oh, well, I'll press the button.
Theo
Athletes.
Von.
Oh, look, there's an ad for Nicorettes.
Yeah, you should
No.
probably stop smoking.
For what?
for Nicorettes.
Nicorettes. It's chewing gum
Damn.
cigarettes.
My knickers.
Yeah.
Where my Nicorettes at?
Yeah, you see, I get fat asses, and I'm a simple man, guys. I'm
Fuck, man. I like sports too much, dude.
Mine, you see, mine's of fights and comedy. That's it.
Yeah, mine's literally boxing and comedy shit, dude.
Mine's pretty
Fuck, I'm a
artworks.
boring dude,
Artsy-
man.
Man, we are pussy niggas. This is depressing. Oh, no, I got.
That was your idea.
What were you
pretty
guys
good.
hoping to
pretty sad.
find, man?
Yeah, what were you expecting? What were you expecting?
Where's Mark's?
Pedophilia
Where's
shit?
Mark's?
I'll show you mine.
I saw Mark's. It's just like philosophers.
Artsy,
yeah.
Outsy fartsy.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I just thought you niggas were freaky or something.
There's John Cleese, Rowan Atkinson. I'm saying something funny, probably. I'm not going to run the video. Pretty
I'll be
pictures of
honest, this is-
landscapes.
I'll be honest, this is how you meant to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For your actual interests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of that toxic shit.
Yeah. And butts. That's its main.
Just fat asses.
I'm not
Nobody
I'm
living
not,
fancy
I'm not talking
lifestyles.
about bad stuff here, dude.
Look at fat asses more, Jam.
There's a fancy lifestyle of an ass on a beach that they're trying to.
But that's right in Cape Town, so you can't really envy that.
It's not fancy, yeah. Anyway,
For me,
gents, we
it's
should probably
fancy.
wrap this up. It's getting quite late.
It's almost 10, 12.
It's past 12 already.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. But we did promise Gudani a little bit of a longer episode.
Was this long?
I think so. I think we're over an hour.
Yeah.
Nice.
You have a
yeah.
patron.
Yeah, dude, he likes.
No, well, there was a guy at Armchair last night that was... We messed up his routine a little bit.
Yeah.
Is this a shout out and an apology?
A shout out
to
and an
Gudani.
apology. Yeah.
They let
We'll
him
never
down,
let you
dude.
They
down.
let him
dog.
down, dude. Because his routine is to listen to the show on Mondays, and there was no episode last week Monday, so...
Fuck up his own routine.
Yeah.
You had to listen to Joe Rogan.
Yeah, sorry, brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate your support.
Love you,
Anyway,
dog.
guys, go follow Jam the comedian. Follow at
Marc Rees.
terrible boring.
I changed that to just my name, Mark Ryan Rees.
We
Okay,
even
Mark
follow
Ryan
each other.
Rees.
Let's check this out.
I don't know
dude.
if I follow you guys.
Check them out on Insta.
Anyway, follow the fellas.
I do follow
Have a good week. Love you guys.
Finger in the asshole.
No, I'm pulling my finger like I'm gonna, because I feel that being an adult means pulling your own finger to fart. You know, remember when you were a kid and you needed to fart and you'd be like,
my
"Oh,
finger."
please, it's not coming out.
Oh, wait.
Help me!
Yeah, man.
This is medical." And then pull your finger and you go
Yeah.
from your bum. Then you eventually
should
grow
just-
up and you gotta.
Yeah, you should have just left that on.
It's fine. It's in the edit.
Jam grew up.
I will. Shop
Jam grew up without a father, so he never.
I also did actually.
No, wait, what?
Bring that up
but
now.
it's
We
the
need
end
to
of the
wrap this up,
episode.
Mark.
You grew up without a dad, dude.
Yeah.
I like when
This
white
guy's
guys
black.
say it. I
told you
grew up
this-
with a dad. I'm just like, oh, I got you guys. Like, I
told you,
the
Mark
white
said,
guys
nigga.
and fathers. I'm like, yeah, son.
Makes
Probably
sense.
still worse off than I am. No, I'm.
That sucks.
Yeah, you are. Despite.
Fuck, did you just like privilege the shit out of that situation, dude?
What did you just say?
He said he's still better off than me.
Oh,
That's-
a fatherless white man is better. A fatherless white man is better than a two-parent
A
home.
fatherless white man is still a white man.
I'm acknowledging my privilege and everything that you and your people have been through. Oh, it's so tragic. It's terrible.
It's like in Boondocks. Have you watched it when you try to start a nigger moment with a white guy?
And they just de-escalated.
Yeah, then he's just like, you realize,
I'm
fuck.
white.
Yeah. He's like, fuck, I don't.
It's like, wow, you have a black father. Sucks for you.
Yeah, like, I don't have a black anything.
Yeah.
So I'm still good.
Anyway, guys. Love you.
Shout
Goodbye.
out Lil Zhang.
Check out next spot. Yeah,
Yeah.
DJ Lil Zhang. Come
DJ
on, dude.
Lil
He's gonna
Zhang.
be a future half Asian, half white DJ.
He's gonna be
Bye.
the new Steve Aoki.
Yeah, Steve Rees.
It's gonna be Steve Aoki. Thank you, guys.